Hi there. Welcome to today's ramble. Today we're going to be talking about peer groups. Joining a peer group was a turning point in my career. I joined when I was a service manager, and I was kind of lost in what I should be doing and how to do it and all those things. And joining that peer group really was a springboard for me to learn how to make the most out of my time as a service manager. And so let's talk about all things peer group today. So the first thing is, what is a peer group? And the peer group is not a new concept. The idea is that you get a bunch of people, usually in that 8 to 10 range, ideally, to meet and share what they've learned with other people. And when they share what they've learned, other people learn from that. So when you go to a peer group meeting, you oftentimes have things you're trying to solve. There's a pretty good chance that somebody else in that group has solved it. And then on the flip side, other people are having issues, and there's probably an opportunity for you to help them solve some of their challenges. So that's at the core of what a peer group is. A couple things to look for when you join a peer group. The first thing is you want to understand the meeting structure and whether you're going to be in person or remote or a combination, right? The second thing is what size of company, what maturity level of companies in that group. Those are important things to understand, because you don't want to be a solo person shop in a group with a bunch of 25-person companies, and you don't want to be a 25-person shop in a group of solo person companies. Your issues won't be similar enough to be able to help each other out. The second thing is, think about if having a competitor in your group is going to be a problem for you. Now, when I say competitor, I don't mean like the person that steals business from you or vice versa, but is it going to bother you if another member is in a similar city to you, right? So if you happen to have another member that's on the other side of your city, is that going to be a problem for you or not? And sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, and it's up to you and or the other member to kind of work that out. The last thing is really understanding the meeting structure and how things happen in those peer group meetings, because there are a number of different styles of peer groups, and some groups are facilitated, some aren't, and some of those things will matter to folks more than others. So those are the big things. The next thing is, how do you get the most out of your peer group experience? And the reality is that you just need to show up. You need to be there. When you're there, you need to concentrate and be in the meeting, be present in the meeting. Don't be trying to do emails and tickets and instant messages and text messages and all that stuff. You really want to be present in the meeting. The second piece is, if you have in-person meetings, go to the in-person meetings. Those in-person meetings, while oftentimes there's some sort of an agenda that's got some valuable information and you're going to have a chance to talk and all those things, there's a whole set of side conversations that are oftentimes kind of where the magic happens. It's those conversations when you're walking to and from, grabbing lunch or grabbing a snack, or at dinner. You sit near somebody else and you can dive deep into a conversation topic that's going on. That's really an opportunity for you to build those relationships. So if you have a group that meets in person, go in person. The last thing is, how and where to get started, right? So obviously, as I've mentioned a couple times already in some of these videos, I work for PAX 8. I am the program manager for the PAX 8 peer group, so obviously I have a vested interest in people joining my peer groups. But there's plenty of other options out there. So if you feel like you're stuck in your business, feel like you don't have anybody to lean on, those kinds of things, a peer group might be the right answer for you. So go out there and find one. And with that, that's my first ramble on peer groups. I'm sure I'll come back to them at some point in the future. So thanks for coming on this ramble with me.